All right, welcome back. We are ACI Course 13. This is our review class. Let's gather our minds here as we usually do. Bring your attention to your breath until you hear from me again. Now bring to mind that being who for you is a manifestation of ultimate love, ultimate compassion, ultimate wisdom. And see them there with you. They are gazing at you with their unconditional love for you. Smiling at you with their holy great compassion. Their wisdom radiating from them. That beautiful golden glow encompassing you in its light. And then we hear them say, bring to mind someone you know who's hurting in some way. Feel how much you would like to be able to help them. Recognize how the worldly ways we tried fall short. How wonderful it will be when we can also help them in some deep and ultimate way, a way through which they will go on to stop their distress forever. Deep down, we know this is possible. Exploring emptiness and karma, we glimpse how it's possible. And so I invite you to grow that wish into a longing. And that longing into an intention. And with that intention strong, we turn our minds back to our precious holy being. We know that they know what we need to know, what we need to learn yet, what we need to do yet to become one who can help this other in this deep and ultimate way. And so we ask them, please, 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 teach me that, show me that, help me become that. And they are so happy that we've asked. Of course, they agree. Our gratitude arises. We want to offer them something exquisite. And so we think of the pure world. They are teaching us how to create. We imagine we can hold it in our hands, and we offer it to them, following it with our promise to practice what they teach us, using our refuge prayer to make our promise. Here is the great earth, filled with fragrant incense and covered with the blanket of flowers. The great mountain, four lands, wearing the jewel of the sun and the moon. In my mind, I make them the paradise of a Buddha and offer it all to you. By this deed, may every living being experience the pure world. Idam Guru Ratna Mandala Niryatayami. I go for refuge until I am enlightened. To the Buddha, the Dharma, and the highest community.
Through the merit that I do, with the giving and the rest and sharing this class, may we come to total enlightenment. I go for refuge to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the holiest community. Through the merit that we do in teaching this class and the rest, may we all become enlightened for the benefit of all living beings. We go for refuge to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha. Through the merit that we do in teaching, understanding, and practicing these teachings, may we all become to full awakening for the benefit of all living beings.
Thank you so much. So look around your room and just look at the things that are there. Now, I'm so sorry. Settle in for meditation. Settle your body. I'm going to change my microphone. Testing, testing, testing. All right. Settle your body. Bring your attention to your breath. We'll count 10 breaths. Now intentionally shift your focus of attention from your breath to my words. In your mind's eye, scan those objects in your room. Recall what you saw there. Now go back through them again, paying attention to that sense that those things are out there with their own existence, their own identities. Now recall that these highest teachings keep saying every one of those things, every detail about them is coming from our own mind forced by past deeds. And so choose one of those items to focus in on. And let's think through why they say that. Like, how do we know that those things are coming from our own mind forced by past deeds? How do we check? One way, consider that not everyone sees that thing the same way you do. Recognize how we think that they do see it the same. But when we consider it, we see that that's silly. It has to be unique to me. And so that implies the thing cannot come from its own side. If it does, everyone would have to see it exactly the same. And then there could be no misunderstandings and no arguments. So my experience of that object cannot be coming from it. What else could it be coming from that makes me see it in the way I do? Could it be someone else's mind making me see it the way I do? If anyone else's mind could affect my mind to perceive something, then a fully enlightened being would use their mind to affect my mind such that I could have no suffering. And yet I still do. So it cannot be another being's mind that makes me see that object in the way that I do. All that's left is that there's something in my own mind that forces me to see that thing in the way that I do. And yet, it is not a choice that I can make. I don't actually have control over what my own mind makes me experience. If I did have control, why would I ever experience something unpleasantly? So this object, it must come from my mind, which means there must be something in my mind similar to what's coming out of my mind. Whatever that is, we call it a cause, a material cause. And that material cause had to have been put into my mind in order for it to come out of my mind as perceiving this object. Feeling about the object the way I do. Even the believing the object has its own identity and existence is coming out of my own mind. How do those causes for our experiences get into our minds? Something our minds have experienced before. When we experience, we react, we respond. And that brings more experience to which we respond. And this exquisite cycle of experience response is this mechanism of input and output that is me and my world. The input is our interaction with others. The output is our experience. And it takes time for what's input to reach the point where it is the influence that is the output. So scan through those items in your room again. Intellectually, recalling, wow, every one of those is my output from some kind of input I did before. See how amazing that is? And then find just one thing that is not coming from your own past deeds. Can't find it? Hold that absence. Something will pop into your mind. Consider that. Is there any part of it that does not come from your own mind forced by past deeds? Can't find it? Hold that absence. Now consider your own me, the one doing this session. Find any part of that me, any moment of your me that is not ripening results of past deeds. And that is your empty nature. Available to be what any being experiences you as. Available to you to be what you experience. And so dedicate this brief exploration to reaching that experience of highest perception and ultimate reality. So that you can continue your progress to becoming one who can help all others find the happiness they seek. Then bring your awareness to being you here in this body, in this room. When you're ready, open your eyes. Good job. So every topic in this course 13 is a clue to reaching the direct experience of this absence of anything not coming from our own mind. We were exploring how we do and don't experience things. And it seems like all these, semantic details, but it's all really worth chewing on and exploring and playing with, to get them to crack open and reveal the nuances, the implied wisdom. So Geshe-la said, please do your final soon. Then work on subtle impermanence for a while. That difference between takpa and mi-takpa. Then work on car, a car, the car, that car, my car, your car, car, right? That subtle, not so subtle explanation of mental seeds. Then in that exploration of car, the car, slide into the emptiness of the car. Its simple absence of being anything but a result of our own past behavior, and try to hold it. Right? Do it intellectually, thinking it through, and then take it into meditation and try to get that aha. Right? And just explore and play with it. All right. Thank you. I'm stopping the recording.